Hey guys, it is James, and today I have gameplay by Shadow Avenger, and this is a Kowloon domination. It's actually a 44 and 8. It says a 48 and 8, but it's actually 44 and 8. And so yeah, I don't want to talk about the gameplay. I want to talk about Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. So quite a few people have been talking about Battlefield 3 and stuff like that. You know, Battlefield. They've been releasing trailers and like earlier I watched a trailer from gameplay from Battlefield 3, and a lot of people have been doing videos about it. And also I want to talk about Modern Warfare 3 as well. So this is pretty longish gameplay, so I've got enough time to talk about it. So first I'm going to talk about Battlefield 3. They released a trailer of the gameplay. It's from story mode, and by God, the graphics. I'm going to start off, with the graphics. The graphics look really good. I'll say the graphics are probably like Crysis 2, and they got a new engine, which is Frostbite 2, I think. And people, a lot of people don't like about the Battlefield series because, especially Call of Duty players, if you play Call of Duty quite a lot, not a lot of people like Battlefield because, one, the clunkiness of the controls, when you turn left and right, it might be slow, and, aiming on target might be a bit retarded, because it's not as fast as Call of Duty. Is it frames per second or something like that? Call of Duty has about 60 frames per second, I think, and on Battlefield, at the previous Battlefield games, it was 30 frames per second. I don't know about Battlefield 3. A few people have been saying it is 30 frames per second, but they got a new engine. I don't know, they might have put it to 60 and stuff like that. So a lot of people have been interested about this game for the reason why is it a COD killer this year? Modern Warfare 3 is coming out this year. Battlefield 3, is it going to be a COD killer? Because I know a lot of people want to see a new game to beat Call of Duty, and some people don't. So, a lot of people are going to give a chance to a Battlefield, for Battlefield 3. So, to be honest, I'm not the most experienced Battlefield player, sorry. The most experience I've played from a Battlefield game is Bad Company 2. On the PS3, I got the beta, and someone gave me, someone gave me some code thing, and somehow I got it. And I played that for like a week, and then the demo came out straight after, which is basically the beta, the multiplayer demo. But obviously, they fixed things, and basically it was going to be in the game. And yeah, I really enjoy Battlefield. When you play Modern Warfare, well, I was like really playing Modern Warfare 2 quite a lot then on the PS3, and then it's a nice change, to play Battlefield 2. I was thinking about getting the game, but I didn't, so I don't know why I didn't. So that's probably about my most experience I have with Battlefield, and yeah, so it is really interesting. The graphics look a lot more better. I saw the guy running like in the trailer. It doesn't look as clunky no more. You don't see the gun wobble up and down. Some people, didn't like that for some reason. It looks really interesting, and the problems I don't like about Battlefield series, well, Battlefield Bad Company 2, I won't say the series in general, but I think it is pretty much a series. The big massive maps they have. I don't know how many players on each team, but the maps are, it's a sniper friendly game. And obviously they did in Battlefield Bad Company 2, they did have the drop off bullet. You have to aim higher at the target, and then the bullet drops over time, over distance, whatever. And that was good and realistic and everything, but it didn't prevent. It still kept snipers, because obviously people. They did do the spawn system pretty decently. You can spawn next to a teammate if he's right in the action. But that was the only thing I didn't really like about Battlefield. Was the big, large ass maps. And to be honest, to be a COD killer, I think you got to take some things from Call of Duty and implement it into the game. Like the 60 frames per second. I think to be honest, a good map for Battlefield. If they put Battlefield and Call of Duty map size, it wouldn't work. Battlefield is meant to be played for a biggish map. And I think a good fair size for a Battlefield map is something like Array or Derail from Modern Warfare 2. And people that have never played Battlefield, and they're gonna be like, what? Call of Duty players gonna be like, what? Like Array and Derail, like big ass maps, and they're nothing compared to the size of the Battlefield maps. And I think they should be average around that size, because it won't be as, I don't know about slower paced, but it just be, I don't know, a bit more quicker to get into the action. or else they had some spawn system where you're pretty much in the spawn. Well, not in the spawn, but you're up there in the action. And it's quite good. Also, I like about Battlefield, the series in general. It just I'm not even talking about Battlefield 3, but anyway, you could destructible buildings, and that was pretty cool. There's a camper in there. I don't know, just get some bazooka thing, or a tank or something, and you can shoot the building, and that kills the camper. And now I like that about Battlefield. Almost anything's indestructible. So Battlefield 3, I gather, environment things you can probably still destroy. It does look a much better game. It's a new engine, a brand new engine. By the looks of it, it should play better. There's only one video of gameplay that's been released, so there was a teaser trailer, but you couldn't tell properly. And the next part of that video from the first one comes out on the 16th of March, I think, or 18th, or something like that. And so it looks a pretty cool game. I really want to get it. So yeah, I hope that's going to be a pretty good game. I don't know when it comes out. I know it comes out later in the year. I've sort of around Modern Warfare 3 time. So yeah, so that's pretty bit about. That's all I've got to say about Battlefield 3 pretty much. And the next thing I want to talk about is obviously Modern Warfare 3. So everyone's been talking about this findmakarov.com site, and I don't know if I'll leave a link in the description. I think I will. I'll leave a link in the description to this website. Well, it's not it's the website's gone now. It was a countdown to a certain amount of days. Everyone thought it was going to be Modern Warfare 3, teaser trailer, and it's actually not. It's actually a Modern Warfare. It doesn't say Modern Warfare 3. It just says Modern Warfare live action. It's like it's not gameplay. It's not a game. From graphics. It's someone that's acted it all out. Someone's put all. It's basically like a little mini film. Basically, that's what it is. And it was really good from the special effects and stuff like that. They got the characters really well. The beginning they showed from Modern Warfare 2. Where Shepard and Captain Price and Soap, and they was talking about that and stuff like that. And at the end of that, I won't. Yeah, I'll spoil it anyway. At the end of the trailer of the thingy-majig, wherever it was, they bit at the end where Soap gets stabbed by a Shepard, and then you throw the knife at his face. He dies, and then in the game, Nikolai says, "I know a place." It doesn't say that. It doesn't show that bit in the trailer, but what it shows, you're in the helicopter, and Captain Price goes. He says to you, Soap, the main objective is find Makarov, and the helicopter's about to get shot down because it's making that little bibbing noise, and then Captain Price jumps out the helicopter in the little parachute, and then you jump out, and you can. I gather it's Moscow, the city. It really there's a lot of fighting going on. There's explosions, and it looks like Moscow from what I see anyway, and other people said. So that looks pretty good. That little trailer, I don't know if it's got anything to do with the game whatsoever. I think it's just people that love the Modern Warfare series in general, and they have a YouTube, and what like Freddie W does. He does like things like from games and stuff like that, and puts good graphics over it and stuff like that. So I'll put the link in the description for that, for the live action trailer. It wasn't about the gameplay like Modern Warfare 3. It wasn't no teaser trailer, which I was sort of like disappointed in a way, because I'm sort of burnt out on Black Ops, and you want a new game. See if Modern Warfare 3's got anything good maybe. So I'm not too high hopes for Modern Warfare 3 as I did Black Ops, because as we all know, Modern Warfare 2 was a very stressful game, and everyone was crying for a new game. And Black Ops, everyone's hoping is Black Ops going to be the game, and obviously the lifespan of the game didn't last as long as other people did. So it was pretty interesting. And everyone wants a new game. Everyone's hoping for Modern Warfare 3 now. I'm not gonna be overhyped about it, because I'm not gonna expect a brilliant ass game. I'm not gonna. I know I'm definitely gonna get frustrated with the game. I think it's to the point now. It's just been a habit for me to get frustrated at the game quite a lot, because Modern Warfare 2, it made me into a different person when I played the game. And then Black Ops, it was alright at first. The game would be great in the first week or two, and then everyone will find things to use, or there might be an overgun that will be used, or there'll be something that will be overused, or a perk or something like that. And hopefully not. Hopefully Modern Warfare 3 be a great game, but I haven't got my hopes higher. I'm really looking forward to Battlefield 3 later on in the year. I'm not sure when it comes out, guys. Tell me when it does come out. I'll probably look at it anyway after this commentary. But I just wanted to give this commentary out to you guys because I really wanted to talk about Battlefield 3. I didn't talk about it too much in general. I was talking about my experiences with Bad Company 2 and my opinions about it. But we do expect the game's going to be similar to probably like all the other Battlefield series. But hopefully it takes a step up a bit more. The movement and the fast pace. It's a bit more fast paced as any other Battlefield game. So that's the end of the gameplay, guys. It's 44-8. Sorry I talked so fast in this video. But please give it a like rating, and I'll see you guys later.